I said I'd never do this, but here I am. Hi, my name is Patty. I am coming to you from the extreme east coast of Canada, on the island of Newfoundland in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, at almost the most extreme easterly point in North America. My pronouns are she, her. It is a cold, it's a cold, freezing rain, sloppy kind of day here today. It is the 31st of December, the very last day of 2023, and I decided to do something different today. So I've been been inspired by people's WIP boards, WIPGO boards and plans, and in order for me to kind of get a handle on what my plans are, I kind of need to see where I've been over the past few years. And what I said I would never do is what I'm going to do today, which is I am going to do a WIP parade. I cannot guarantee I have every single large or small project in my possession in this very big pile here to my left. However, I would say that it is quite a good representation of what I have. So let's get started. I may have a couple finishes in here as well. I really just kind of have thrown together pile there, and there's at least one project here that I'm not going to show you, which is actually on my lap frame because I can't find the I don't know where the stuff is in my mess. So I think this is about 95% of what I have, so that's cool. Probably it's a little frightening. I have a lot here, and for me, I have on long-term projects that go on for years, so it's okay. The thing is, a lot of my projects are small. I only started, I think, my first full coverage piece in 2023, or was it 2020? No, it was 2022 at, no, it was around Stitch North of this year of 2023, because I went to Pam's house from Pam's Crafty Corner, and Allie was staying there from Allie's Stitching Studio. Hello to both of you. And Vonnie, let's not forget Vonnie from Thread the Needle. And between the three of them, who are full coverage queens, they started to show me how to stitch full coverage. So that was this year, or this year being 2023, because this year is soon going to become 2024 in just a few hours. So I'm going to give a start. I have no idea how long this is going to be. I hope you enjoy it. I am going to be, I think I'm going to write down the projects as I go. I'm not sure. We'll see how much time that takes in between. So without further ado, let's get started. You're going to see a variety of project bags. This is my first project bag. It's a Staples box. Now I'm going to actually pause this for 1 second. Okay, I realized that the setting I had it on was not showing you what I want to show you with respect to my project. So in this project is a cute pattern that I don't know, I will put on the screen what the pattern looks like. I am just doing a small portion of this pattern. I know it's from Etsy, and it is called The World of Beatrix Potter. I am doing Peter Rabbit. Hopefully I will find the picture of this piece, and I will put it on the screen for you here. This is it's full coverage, even though it is very small. Now, I don't even know if I know. Let me see if I can tell what's up and what's down. Okay, this is stitched on it's stitched on 28 count Monaco. Here's how much I have completed so far. I'm going to adjust my lighting here. That's a bit better, I think. Yeah. So this is just a small little piece that I really should get done, but I don't have it finished yet. And I think I'm going to be saying that a lot about my pieces here, that I should get them done. Okay, so the first one is Peter Rabbit, and I'm going to put it down as full coverage, but it's a small. Okay, next, although you can't see it, it's in this gorgeous project bag, which is a slide seal. No idea where I got this particular project bag. But these, I've got a whole bunch of oatmeal squares cut up, because I am doing I started a series by Twin Peak Primitives that's called Vinox Christmas Market. And it really reminded me of the well, it's based on the Christmas markets of Germany. And I wanted to do these in a series and kind of finish them as flat folds and put them out at Christmas. And I'm going to have to put I'll put a screenshot here of what the pattern looks like. I started with marked. I started with, I think, the main, let's see. I'll also put in a screenshot of the specific one that I'm working on, but it is the entrance to the market, which is marked in German. Still got my needle in there, and that's how much I have done on that one. So not very much, but it's 14 count oatmeal Aida. You know, I started off stitching on Aida. Aida for me is still a joy to stitch on. I love it. And oatmeal Aida reminds me a lot of the old-fashioned Charles Craft. Remember Charles Craft Aida? Reminds me a bit of that. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so that is the Vinox Marked Twin Peak Primitives, and those are a series of smalls. I think writing them down is going to add too much to the video and too much editing, so I think I'm going to go through these and then I'll go through them again, unfortunately for me, but I'll go through them again and write them down so that you're not waiting in the wings. This is my oldest WIP. It's in a, what's this called? 31. It's in a 31 bag, which I think makes this particular size makes a perfect project bag. I know that this is my oldest one. Look, there's reading glasses in here. Okay. Let's look at this. I bought this, I think, in the Netherlands. When we lived there, we lived in Germany from 1998 to 2002. I bought this at a stitching store somewhere in the Netherlands. I don't even know if I have the, I'll see if I might even have the receipt, but it's a Marjorlin Bastin cross-stitch piece. A lot of you would already know her. So I would have started stitching this in 2001. So almost 25 years later, here we are. I have a lot done on this piece. In fact, one could consider me very close to finishing. Excuse the wrinkles. So this is how far I am. What I need to decide about this piece while I'm writing up my pieces is, am I keeping this or am I going to rehome it? I don't know. I love the memory behind it of having purchased it when we lived in Germany and cross-stitching when not very many people were cross-stitching. Like cross-stitching had kind of fallen out of craft favor at that point. And it's stitched on an even weave of some form. It was a Lanarte kit, I think you could see that. And I can't tell if I'm more tied to the memory of it or if I actually want to finish the piece and hang it in my home. So that's where that one's at. That one's a bit of a thought. Okay, this is another excellent project bag. This is the 2016 Christmas ornaments, just cross stitch. And I am working on a small in here. As you can see, I had picked out a whole bunch of different projects in here to stitch. This one is very, very cute. I'm going to see if I can show you the piece before. So it's this one here, Waiting for Santa. And this is how much, oh, let's move that thread. This is on 28 count tea and coffee dyed Monaco, Waiting for Santa. Look at all those cute sheep bums. They're so sweet. So there's that one. That one, I have in 2018 when Caroline started Flossmas, she, and then I followed her footsteps, started with, I think, doing 24 starts, ornament starts, and that's what I did at that time. I have a bunch of those finished, but not fully finished. So maybe that's a goal for 2024 as well. Here's another one of those started during that Christmas time of 2018. Let's see there. Not getting the glare there. Now let's see what's in here that I had started. Oh, cute. Really cute. Okay. So I'm going to show you the piece. It's a blue ribbon designs. I have to cover up the chart. Here's what it will look like when it's finished. And this is what I have so far. Again, stitched on 28 count tea and coffee dyed Monaco. And yes, those sparkles show that I have some Krynic in here. Some metallic thread. That's really cute. Another, oops, don't want to show you the pattern. Another magazine that I had lots and lots of tabs picked out for things in it to stitch. Okay, what's this one? This one is on a linen that I don't like. It's, I think it's a linen I purchased at Michael's at one point. It's one of the reasons why this project is not finished. The weave is very loose and I don't like it. But I love the pattern, so see if I'm going to finish it or not. It's Country Cottage Needleworks. While snow is softly falling, gliding gently to the ground, our neighbors from the forest cozy up and gather round. This is from a few years ago, 2006, so quite a few years ago. It's fairly large. And this is how much I have stitched. Let me fold the fabric over twice so you have a little bit less see-through from the window. Yeah, so I've got a fair bit done. Probably barely half. So there's that one. That I need to get. I would like to finish that one despite the horrible fabric. Yeah, I don't know where I got that fabric from. This one, oh, that's not a WIP. This is the thing when you pull out a whole bunch of projects or WIPs. So I'm kind of sorting as I go here. So this one is from, it's the 25th silver anniversary from the Historical Sampler Society kit that I started for my husband in, I can't remember what year. I don't know if I wrote it down here somewhere, but anyway, if I look back to my videos, oh, this is a wrinkled mess. So sorry, you're about to see, I did not prepare for this. This is raw unedited cross stitch. It's the editor's cut. So, and that's the bottom. So let me fold this over. So that's how much I have done on that one so far. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Our 25th anniversary has come and gone. We were married in 1996, so you do the math. What does that mean? We're up to, I'm not going to show how badly I do math. But I know that it's not 25 anymore. So, yeah. I'm going to put that one to one side and this one to one side because those are actually two finishes. One is from this year and I'm not sure if the other one's from this year or not. This one is in a beautiful project bag from my friend Anna at Stitch Toolbox. Anna, I think I say your name differently every time I say your name. This is a Judy Whitman project. If you've been here for a while, you would have seen this at one point. So I am working on this one right here. I have fur from, not sure what that's from. Let's open it up and find out. This is again, I had a big 28 count Monaco period of my life. And this is how far I am on this piece. So not very far. This is something that I could sit down and probably get done in a couple nights, but just haven't devoted the time to it. So let's see if it ends up on my WIPGO 2024 board, because that is why I'm doing this, so I can create a WIPGO board and really get a sense of what I have. Here's a beautiful Evertote project bag. Let's see what's in here. This is a beautiful kit from Alpha Forest Embroidery called Northern Land. There's also a companion piece, Southern Land, but I really like Northern Land. And considering I live in Canada, it seems appropriate. Not very far on this either, but that's okay. I have some. I can't tell if that's straight up and down or there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? This looks like probably 16 count Ada. It's gorgeous. Love to get some more work done on that. I'm trying to see if it doesn't say on the kit what the fabric is, but I suspect it's 16 count Ada. Maybe it says on this. I'm going to look. It's Weigart. Oh, it's Weigart Belfast 32 count flax. That's not what I'm using. I'm using white 16 count Ada, and that's okay. It's beautiful. Okay, this one. This is the first full coverage that I started before 2022, but I didn't know what I was doing, so I put it down in another gorgeous Evertote project bag. You're going to see a theme of a lot of Evertote project bags. Let's see. So this is I really have very little started on this, but I will show you. This is the Strawberry Thief. It's charted by Orenco Originals. I'm trying to see if I have a picture of what the finish. Yes, I do. It's a poor, it's not the greatest picture, but this is the piece that I'm working on. Very pretty. I love William Morris designs. This is somehow stuck. Okay, this is a mess. I tried parking. I'm not good at parking. This is as far, so I'm using Easy Grid. I started it, made a mistake, started in the wrong spot, restarted over here. Yeah, that's a mess. That one, two things may happen with this. One is this could become an abandoned project. I may completely get some more Easy Grid and completely restart, or pick out the Easy Grid. I may just get one new stuff and completely restart that. Or I also have another pattern, a rendition of that from a book, actually the same book that Caroline, if you watched her Flossmas videos, she had done the orange tree out of a Beth Davidson, may have that name completely wrong. Anyway, I'll try and put the cover of the book up, because I did purchase that book. I bought it on eBay, and it's a lovely book and has some beautiful, I think I've bought I have 2 or 3 books of hers now, and I believe that the Strawberry Thief rendition that she did is one of those, and I may do that one instead. That's what I'm thinking with that. Okay, the next one I'm going to put on the screen. If you've been watching this year, you may remember this one. This is called Thurza's Gone Goth. This is by, I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't. Thurza's Gone Goth by Gone. Anyway, I will put your name and information at the bottom of the screen. So mine is on scroll rods, and this is how far I got. This is a Brin and Needle dyed fabric, and I am putting, because I had two grandmothers named Thurza, I'm putting there's a Porter and Bennett here along, and I'm going to put their years that they were born at the end. I love this project. This will definitely be part of my WIPGO 2024 plans. Can't wait. And my basket's big enough to fit that scroll rod. Life is good. Okay, now we're getting to, I have a big box here that goes with Thurza. Okay, let's not forget the most recent WIP. One of the most recent WIPs in my WIP pile, and that is the 2023 Evertote Roxy Floss Co. Modern Folk Embroidery Holiday Countdown piece. This is how far I got. You will see that the 2022 piece is part of my WIP pile as well. So I did want to add that. This, and I'm going to put a picture on the screen. This is an Edward Hopper painting. I think it's called Captain Upton's House. It's a painting that I have wanted in my life for a very, very long time. I don't know if you've noticed, but I leave the needles in all my projects. Bad practice if they ever get wet, but there it is. This is how far I've gotten in 2022, because I started this around April, May of 2022. I almost have a page finish, so that's how far I am on that project. And I am in love. So I'm actually stitching this in hand. I may change over to putting it on scroll rods. I haven't decided. But I'm thrilled with how that is going. It's interesting. You go through your projects and realize the ones that you're still really, really, really in love with, and some that you've fallen a little bit out of love with. I am still really, really, really in love with this one. This one is called... it's by the Art of Stitching. It's called African Woman. And it's a Lanarte product. This is the project. It's a printed fabric, so it's DMC. Let's see. It's DMC floss. 27 count fabric. And the fabric is printed. I'll show you. This has been a joy to stitch on as well. I love the fabric. So the fabric is printed. So as you can see, on one side, there's very little. And then on this side, there's quite a bit of color. This is going to be a big piece. It is a full coverage. And I am this far on this project. And you can't tell, but it's part of the woman's face. Another one I would like to add to my WIPGO board for this year. I'm going to put this one over here because that's a finish, and I'm going to show it to you, but I can't remember if I finished it in 2023 or 2024. This one has a highlighter in it, and I am going to take that out. This WIP, I can't remember when I started it either. I am using silk, hand-dyed by Rolanda Silk. This pattern is called, it's a Sampler Cove 2009 pattern called Our Anniversary. I need to take out. So I'm using this beautiful hand-dyed by Rolanda Silk. Here's the pattern, Our Anniversary by Sampler Cove. And I would have started this around the same time as I started the Historical Sampler Company one. I haven't used a lot of silk, and I tell you, the silk is like butter. It is lovely. This is also housed in a beautiful, beautiful vinyl front project bag. I think Anna made this from Stitch Toolbox, but I'm not certain. So my apologies if I am... Some of these projects are several years old, so I'm afraid I can't remember everything. This is a 28 count linen. I cannot remember where it's from. I suspect it's hand-dyed by Rolanda as well. That would make sense to me. And this is how far along I am so far. So a nice start. It's going to be a big piece. And so apologize for the wrinkles. It's going to be a wrinkle WIP parade. Yeah, Love that too. Be nice to see some finishes out of these, or a finish out of these in 2024. So I may have to set up my pull a Pam from Pam's Crafty Corner in Bonnie and set up some focus pieces for 2024 and see if I can get some of these, or even one of these, finished. This one's actually in a knitting bag, but yes indeed. So this is in a bag from Melaine, the Woolly Hooker. I'll put her Etsy information on screen. This is a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Let's see if I have a picture. I have a picture, but it's not very good. This is from Cosford Rise Stitchery. Happy Christmas to all. I'm going to show you this, but if I get the chance, I'm going to put in a better color picture so you can see it. I'm very conservative with my ink at home. And this one I happened to print at home because I wanted to get it started right away, which means that I don't have a great color copy for the front. But here is, this is so cute. I had hoped to work on this year over the Christmas season, but didn't get to it. So that's what I have done so far. Look at that. The house in the snow. Beautiful arch. Yeah. Little stone bridge. It's going to be gorgeous when it's finished. Oh, I can't remember what fabric that's on. It's a mystery fabric. Let's see. This one is secret stitching, so I can't actually show that one. What's in this one? So this is in another Evertote project bag. An older one, an oldie but goodie. This is another project that Pam is working on over at Pam's Crafty Corner. She's further ahead than I am. So this is a Panna kit. And this is called Christmas Moose. I love it. So cute. And let's see how far I am. This is a full coverage. Well, can you call it full coverage if it's not very much? I guess it's kind of full coverage. The stitch portion is. There's where I am so far on him. Very cute. Very, very cute. Okay. Sorry, trying to get the thread back in the project bag. Okay, this is another beautiful project bag. I think by Annette Stitch Toolbox. And this is another kit by Riolis. It is it's using Zweigart fabric and anchor thread, and it's this Christmas wreath, which I thought was just beautiful. From what I recall, I don't have a big start on this. Let's see. Nope, not a big start, but what I have is pretty. There you go. That's how much the colors are just gorgeous in this pattern. So that's that one. Okay, my next one is from, it's from Tiny Modernist and is a gnome biscornu. I'll put a picture up on the screen, then I'll show you how far I am with this one. This is how far I am. Isn't that cute? So cute. That would be really sweet to finish up for the spring. Okay. Let's see. This one. This is a stitch along that I started with Fat Quarter Shop. Let me show you the thread. It was the Feels Like Home, and this is the thread, the Classic Colorworks thread. Okay. And let me see if I can get you. The whole pattern is out now, but this is what we started with was that bird, which I really liked. I really liked the bird. And this is a design by I'm guessing Lori Holt. Or maybe it was done by Fat Quarter Shop themselves. I'm not sure. Could be Fat Quarter Shop. Anyway, I loved the colors, and I loved the bird and the tree, the leaves, and I'll show you what I got, where I am with respect to that. So I almost had him completed, and then the rest of the pattern was released, and it wasn't really to my taste, so I stopped. This one is going to become I'm going to be moving that one along to somebody else's house, this in 2024. So, oh, sorry, I don't know if I showed you this bag. This is another beautiful Evertote bag. The project bag is not going to go with it, but this particular piece I am going to be rehoming. So stay tuned for that. And then I think, now when I say my last, this is the last of what I found in my bags. I know that I have other projects here somewhere, but I am making a conscientious effort to put them all in one basket, one huge basket that I have here, and work from there and try and get everything all together. That's what I've been inspired to do by my friends who are way more organized than I am. I'm just going to close this. I think this project bag has 2 or 3 patterns in them. So let's start here. Let's put that there. There. So this is the project bag these are housed in. It's an Evertote project bag using Tula Pink fabric. And let's see what we've got here. We've got a bit of a mess, so bear with me. All right, so we've got, I'll put this up on the screen. It's an emblem of love by Jacob at Modern Folk Embroidery. I am stitching it on Brenna needle fabric with Brenna needle floss. Colors aren't showing up very well there. Anyway, that's probably half finished. So there's that one. Could probably make a bit of a go and finish that one. And then this one is a Jan Hicks pattern called Vintage Lace. Oh no, I have the Vintage Lace pattern here, but actually the one that I started was called Filigree in Rose, and I'm using a hand-dyed by Rolanda silk, variegated silk. So I'm going to I'll put the pattern up so you can see it, because I don't have, this is a Jan Hicks Creates pattern from 2020, and that's how far I am at the moment. And this is a linen, probably a 32 count linen if I was to guess. Okay, I noticed 2 more project bags that had things in them, so I grabbed those. Here's another Evertote bag. Project bag. This is a pattern by Prairie Schooler called Where There Are Bees, There Is Honey. And let's see where I am on this one. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, not too bad actually. Really pretty colors. Really nice. That would be a nice one to get finished for the spring as well. Gotta make those WIPGO plans. And I think last but not least for today, I'm going to show you this one. Like I said, I know I have more, so if I do find more, I'll do another mini WIP parade. But for the majority of my WIPGO, I think this is what I'm going to be basing my, or for my WIPGO board, I'm going to be basing the majority of this on what I've already showed you. So this is the holiday countdown from 2022 that I'm working on. This is how far I got. This is all Roxy Floss Co. thread and fabric. So this was the Evertote, Roxy Floss Co. and Modern Folk Embroidery release from 2022. Lisa, hi Lisa, over at Poor City Stitcher, finished hers into a beautiful, beautiful needle book, which is, when I saw that, I thought, I don't know if I can do as good a job as Lisa did, but I would love to do something similar to that. So that is all for now. I'm a bit tired. That was a lot to go through. And I think one of the reasons I have hesitated or really refused to do a WIP parade is that I have so many memories attached to these pieces that it's a bit of a emotional journey as well, that I don't necessarily, you know, don't always have the energy for. But today that was really fun. So thank you so much for joining me along that ride. Next, what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to write down all the pieces that I've shown you, and I'm going to base a WIPGO board off of that. I know that the days for WIPGO have already been chosen, but I don't offhand know what they are. So I'm just going to, my WIPGO board is going to be a list, I think, and I've got to look at WIPGO. I think, I can't remember if it's 25 days for the WIPGO board or what. So I need to look at how many in my list I need, write those down, and those are going to, and then figure out how I'm going to do WIPGO, because I want to do a mix between Pam. Both Pam and Bonnie mentioned how they're planning their stitching for 2024, and Pam had mentioned doing a mix of, and I can't remember if she mentioned this on her floss tube, or we actually got together. Pam and I are part of the Cross Stitch NL group, stitching group, and we had a Zoom call the other day, and Pam and I, unfortunately not a lot of people were able to come, so we spent quite a bit of time chatting just with the two of us. And she had mentioned something about a focus piece plus another project. So doing a week of other projects, but 2 weeks on a focus piece each month. And I may do something like that. We'll see. So it'll be interesting to see what I come up with. And I'll tell you all about that next time. Take care. Thank you so much for lasting this long with me. This is a much longer video than I usually do. Happy 2024. I really look forward to seeing you again in 2024, and take care. I hope you have some time with your loved ones tonight and over the next few days and weeks. And honestly, I hope there's no fireworks in your area, because we have pets who are terrified of fireworks. So for me, I'm hoping the weather isn't good and there are no fireworks, but I know not everybody is of that opinion. So however you celebrate, enjoy, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye!